Hi, my name is Jean Tretter, and we're here to begin talking about some of the objects in the Tretter Collection. We're going to start out with the very first Pride Guide used by Pride here in the Twin Cities in Minneapolis and St. Paul. We needed to have a Pride Guide for our festival, and this is what we came up with.
What's on the back?
On the back is the schedule of all the Pride events for that week. But the idea is that if we were approached by the police or accosted by the police, stopped by the police, whatever, we folded them, we had them so that they would fold up like this so that we could toss them away like a Frisbee, and therefore the police would somehow have to prove that we actually had homosexual literature on us and couldn't arrest us for distributing homosexual literature. They, of course, make very impractical Frisbees. They're not all that good, but they were sufficient for our purposes. And Pride was still such a new thing and such a unheard of thing in those days that the police never bothered us because they quite simply didn't know who we were or what we were doing, and there were only about 50 of us, and so it was more like a walk.
Did you read off some of the events on the schedule?
Yeah, we had on July 1st, the Sunday, the actual Pride Day for us that year was on June 30th, the Saturday. We had a picnic in Loring Park at 3 o'clock, and then from 3 to 5 was the sidewalk parade. Now this was a little bit different than the first one, because the first one we just walked down Nicollet Mall to, here it says on the second one, 1973, that we walked all the way to Washington Avenue.
I thought there was a dance on there.
There is a dance on this one. That was, let me see. Oh, that was 8 to 11 on that Saturday, June 30th. And that was right here at the University of Minnesota. It was at Luther Hall on University Avenue. And interestingly enough, we even charged an admission of $1.50 to help pay for the expenses. We were very, very happy that we did it. We were very proud that we did it and got away with it. But we were a little disappointed also because it didn't cause any commotion. And of course, the news media could have cared less. People forget, and that's what we want, and that's why it's so important to save these articles, and because what we live on is a cusp of history, and it's like a window that's open, and we have some of that now. How long that'll last, we don't know.